On May 4, 2020, judicial history was made in Nigeria and probably in the world. For the first time ever, via Zoom, a man was sentenced to hang until he dies. Justice Mojisola Dada, who delivered the judgment in the High Court of Lagos' first virtual proceedings, sentenced the driver Olalekan Hamid to death after convicting him on charges of stealing and murdering a 76-year-old woman. A Singapore court on Wednesday, May 20th, in a similar vein, sentenced a 37-year-old Malaysian man to death via Zoom for his role in a 2011 drug trafficking deal. Though these sentences have sparked widespread criticisms from human rights organizations opposed to the use of the death penalty, Nigeria and Singapore are only two of several countries around the world who have embraced technology to conduct court proceedings remotely as part of measures to contain the spread of the coronavirus.
Using technology to resolve dispute is not a new thing. In fact, as far back as 1999, technology has been used to resolve dispute online.
But it wasn't easy to start this digitization journey in Nigeria. Following the indefinite suspension of all courts by the Chief Justice of Nigeria, save for urgent and time-bound matters, there was a huge clamor, especially from senior lawyers, for the courts to go the way of other countries and embrace technology, especially to deal with its growing caseload.
Online technology allows for various screens to be online at the same time. So the prosecutor, wherever he is, can see the accused person, can see the witnesses that he's calling, and the judge can see all the parties.
The Borno State Judiciary took the lead and was the first to conduct virtual hearing. Lagos quickly followed suit. Ogun and the FCT courts also joining in early. While there's growing support for this digitization move, there are also calls for caution.
I just hope that the various chief judges that have implemented this have thought about all the challenges. Power, training of staff, and ensuring the integrity of the processes.
Apart from issues of infrastructure and conduct of lawyers, perhaps the biggest criticism trailing remote court proceedings is the issue of its constitutionality.
Can a judge, for instance, of Lagos High Court, in the conduct of proceedings, sit in Abuja or sit in London?
In a recent mock court proceedings, Justice Peter Afen of the FCT High Court seemed to lay the matter to rest when he ruled that the Nigerian Constitution is wide enough to accommodate remote or virtual court proceedings without the need for an amendment. It would, however, be interesting to see how the Supreme Court weighs in on this issue. Until then, the debate continues in the legal community about whether to Zoom or not. Shola Shieli, Channels Television News.